And we are live. What's up, y'all? And welcome to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. I'm your boy RL, and she's your girl.
Jenny.
From the block, y'all. And welcome back for another week of Overflow, the Everyday People Show. Today, we don't have any guests, but we got a lot to talk about, y'all. We got a lot to chop up today. What else we're gonna talk about? What we got? What we're gonna be talking about?
We're gonna be talking about Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark. She got a lot of haters, man. Got a lot of haters out there. Caitlin Clark has a lot of haters. And what else we're gonna be talking about?
What is considered a high value person?
What is considered a high value person? What is considered a high value person? We're gonna talk a little bit about the Young Thug trial. What's going on in it? Will it be a mistrial? Hunter Biden found guilty on all charges. Republican getting their get back. And we're gonna talk about a topic that a lot of people don't like to talk about, man. It's the Bible.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's once these guys wrote this, what the God said, this it, can't nobody else talk about me. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna chop that up. If y'all want to come on live and chop it up with your boy and girl, you're welcome to. You know what time it is? It's time for that what?
The Everyday People Show.
So let's get the theme music. Let's go. I think iPhone users are kind of like try to be like bougie people, in crowd type people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what I'm saying, man.
You about to step on the toe.
From the black women, I see they don't have that patience like that. You know what I'm saying? But white women, they'll take it on the chin.
Well, okay. Well,
Any of y'all got the Trump Bible?
or the
shoes? The man selling. The man. Let me tell you about Trump. One thing about Trump, he's a hustler, man. That boy Trump is a hustler. He will sell anything. A shoe, a stamp, a 3-cent lamp.
See, Nikki, he took everything from me. I went from a place of living a life like this to oatmeal cookies.
No child born out of my loins will ever be born to poverty. That's what what I'm working on right now.
As long as I got God on my side, the hater just gonna have to let me fly.
And welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show with your boy RL and your girl who?
Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny from the block, y'all. Y'all today we sporting these support black businesses today.
Yes.
You know, we bought these shirts over the weekend. We went to an event, a green event. Everybody had to wear green.
Yeah.
It was a green event put on by a young lady who passed away, named Yolanda, and everybody, and they just keeping her legacy going.
Right.
And they had a lot of black businesses showcasing what they had. You know what I'm saying?
And we bought these.
And we bought
these were not free handouts.
We spent a little dub for it. We spent a dub for these shirts just to support black businesses. We was there to do that. So that's what we did. Listen, y'all, I'm asking y'all one favor. Please share this live. Hit the share button. Share with somebody. Please share this to your favorite group. Your friend, your mama, your cousin, them, uncle, them, your children. Please, that's all we ask y'all to do. Share the live. If y'all can just share the live, y'all will be doing us a heck of a favor.
We got some good topics today, so
yeah, we got some good topics today. What is we got Young Thug, and the Young Thug trial seemed like it going on for like 10 years, man.
Forever.
How Young Thug trial lasts longer than Trump trial? Do Young Thug know something that we don't know? You know what I'm saying? How in the world Young Thug trial lasting this long? We done went through a Trump trial. We done went through a Hunter Biden trial. Trump done got convicted. Hunter Biden done got convicted. But Young Thug still staying alive. Young Thug hanging on in there, but Young Thug say he will not. He ain't going down easy. And I think it might be a mistrial because of something that happened yesterday in court. let me play a little bit about what happened. And we ain't gonna talk about this long, but I want to show y'all why this could be a mistrial. This young thug thing could be a mistrial. Let me show y'all what happened in court with his lawyer yesterday.
Tonight with that dramatic new twist in the racketeering trial against Young Thug. The judge holds the rapper's lawyer in contempt. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. This after the defense attorney confronted the judge about a private conversation in the judge's chamber. Fox 5's Christopher King joins us to fill us in on what happened here and why. Christopher?
Well, Courtney, Russ, a contentious day in court and a contentious trial that's taken lots of bizarre turns. Young Thug's lawyer told the court he found out about a conversation between the judge, prosecutors, and a star witness for the DA's office. The judge said that defense lawyer was not supposed to be privy to that information.
I asked you how you got it.
A combative exchange between the judge and the defense lawyer for rapper Young Thug. Judge Earl Glanville repeatedly grilled lawyer Brian Steele on how he got private information from the judge.
What's happening?
Steele refused to divulge his source.
I can't do that. Yes, you can, because I have an idea how you got it. Well, your idea. I have an idea how you got it, but that's improper. Your idea may be wrong, and you're asking me to. Listen, I told you the first time.
Steele on Monday told the court he learned of a conversation between the judge, prosecutors, and Kenneth Copeland, a witness for the DA's office. Steele argued he should have been in that meeting.
I understand that you spoke with a witness outside our presence. And whenever, yes, I had an ex parte conversation, which is appropriate. And you influenced the witness.
The judge says Steele was not supposed to be part of that conversation.
This is so sacrosanct to have a conversation in my chambers parroted to you and others. It is that serious.
Steele challenged the court, claiming a judge should not have contact with a sworn witness.
You're not supposed to have communication with a witness who's been sworn. Well, I'm going to hold you in contempt.
Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, is on trial on racketeering charges. Steele asked for a mistrial, arguing he cannot adequately represent his client if Steele is not in court.
Mr. Williams does not wish to go forward without me being here. You're removing me against his will, my will. You're taking away his right to counsel.
Judge Glanville denied that motion and had Steele removed from court. The judge hit Steele with the maximum sentence, 20 days.
Okay, what's up, Mr. Larry Love? What's going on with you?
What's happening? What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, we just running down a few of these topics. We don't have a guest today, so we gonna wing it today. So we're talking about the Young Thug trial, and yesterday what happened in the Young Thug trial. The judge seemingly had a conversation with one of the witnesses in the prosecutor. Now, when you do that, you're supposed to have the defense got to have somebody. You got to have the defense in there too,
right? Present.
So this could be a mistrial. I think they fumbled in this case so bad.
Yeah,
and
it's been dragging out.
Yeah, it's been dragging out too long. It lasts longer than the Trump trial and the Hunter Biden trial altogether.
Yeah.
So this could be a mistrial because they just fumbled in this case. I mean, Fannie fumbled it, and then a judge fumbled it. Now he had to know that he can't meet with witnesses without both parties, listening in on what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So this Young Thug, he done did about 3-4 years just going to court.
Yeah.
He done served time already. So,
and I haven't even really followed it, so I don't even have much to say.
Because
I don't.
It's what I'm saying. It's been so long. A lot of people thought it was over with, but I think this trial is like on day 89. I think day 89. I mean, you outlasted Donald Trump, man. You must got some money.
Hey, man. I don't know what to say about this situation.
Man, what's been going on with you, man? What's been going on with you? I seen the promo of the interview.
Yeah, man. We
look pretty good.
we moving in slow motion. We moving in slow motion, methodical. I've been waiting a long time, man, to try to get on one of these major platforms, networks. I don't care if it's a small one. And Moretta and I, Brandon, we taking it slow. We doing what we need to do to put me on YouTube, like you guys are all on YouTube, so we can start promoting, getting the views up. And got to tell you some good stuff today, man. I found me a sponsor that wants to sponsor the Larry Love Show. He told me today, don't get nobody else. I'm sponsoring the Larry Love Show. So
what's up, man? That's
whatever
what's
money
up.
he said whatever money, what. So Moretta typed up me a sponsor thing and boom, boom, boom. So hopefully I'll be meeting with him tomorrow. And I'm gonna finish 3 more shows. So I'll have my first season done.
Awesome.
All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Yes, for sure.
That's what's
Good
going
news.
on, man. That what's up, my brother.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. So just, man, I've been doing this for a long time. My own podcast back in 2012 and stopped for a while, then started back up in 2017 and 470 shows on Blog Talk Radio. And then I went to some studios and did some things, man, and stopped again and then came back and, did some stuff with my man, Adriel. And now I'm under Moretta for all new Larry Love shows, not the old show, but all new Larry Love shows, starting with you, man. Starting with you, my first interview. And we teasing that thing right now, man. So people gonna be interested to know what you got to say.
Yes, I saw that, man. But anyway, man, congratulations, man. Any of y'all, for y'all tuning in, don't know who this guy is. This guy's Larry Love. He's a podcast host himself. The Larry Love Show. Y'all follow him, Larry Love, on Facebook. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is like the Larry Love Show, so it's THLLS on Instagram, THLLS, the Larry Love Show on Instagram. On the YouTube, I have a page called the Larry Love Show, and I already put the link out there so they can go and go to the Larry Love Show page on Facebook, and then they can go to my regular Larry Love page, and they'll see you on there with the link to go to the Larry Love Show page on YouTube, because we're going to air, man. We're going to air your interview Father's Day this Sunday at 12 noon.
Okay, what's up, man? That's what's
All
up.
right.
You guys make sure you shoot me the link, man, so I can share it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I will. Yeah.
All right, then what's up, man?
Everything's good, man. Family is good. Hey, man, life is good, man.
Hey, man, that's what's up, man. And enjoy it, man. Keep enjoying it. We got somebody else we're going to bring to the stage, man. I haven't seen this guy in a long time. The political agitator.
What's going on? What's going on, my people? You had him, bro.
What's up, man? What you doing with glasses on?
Man, getting old, man.
Yeah, everybody wearing glasses now.
hey, getting old. Can't see shit close up.
How you been?
I'm good. How you doing, Jenny?
I'm good.
Oh, main one in the building.
Just
I finally met main one. Him and his son came down here to play some basketball. I finally met him in person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He was more humble in person, though. Yeah, I think he was very humble in person, man. I'm like, this is the same guy or something.
Nah, you caught me in my element, man. Basketball, that's my element, bro.
Well, speaking of basketball being an element, that's gonna be our next topic, man. We're gonna talk about Caitlin Clark, man. Is Caitlin Clark being hated on? Should she be on the Olympic team, man? And let me give my take before y'all give y'all. I think the WNBA women's Olympic team making a huge mistake by not putting her on the team. And I know she don't have the cachet. I know that's not there. But she brings so much fanfare to the game, man. Right. This girl have had, she has had games moved to bigger arenas alone. You know what I'm saying? So to not put your most popular player in the Olympic, I think is tragic. And I think a lot of women resent her in a way. You know, so that's my take on it, man. What's y'all take on it?
Jenny?
Well, I mean, I personally think that it's a reverse racism. I don't know, like exactly.
Jenny went big on you.
I don't know if she meets all of the basic qualifications for the Olympics, but she definitely, her records show for how she plays, how she did in the tournaments. She's just an amazing player, and I think that unfortunately for her being Caucasian, you know, it's almost like, how are you going to come in, especially her being a rookie? Like, how are you going to come in and just get the spotlight? And I think it's jealousy. I think it's egos involved with that.
Yeah, I could smoke a bag of that. I think racism plays a well, I wouldn't say racism. Because that's what the media wants to play up on, is the racism thing. I mean, she's been playing. I mean, as a rookie coming in, she's averaging 17 points, like 5 or 6 assists. So I mean, she's doing fairly well as a rookie. But I think the media, and they have to have something to talk about. I mean, so basketball is a physical sport, even though it's women. They play physical. If you ever watch any college women's basketball, high school, they are more physical than the men at certain points. So, but as far as with the Olympic thing, yeah, I agree with you, Robert. Yeah, I think they dropped the ball. I mean, yeah, maybe she's not basketball wise deserving to be on with the roster that they have. She may not be deserving, but I think Shannon Sharp made a good point on First Take yesterday, and he said when the 92 Olympics came, they had an opportunity to put Shaquille O'Neal or Christian Laettner, and they chose Christian Laettner because he had won 2 national titles and had all these accolades or whatever, was going to bring eyes to it. So if the WNBA if they're wanting to bring eyes to it, which her and Angel Reese and all these other rookies have brought eyes to the WNBA this year, why wouldn't you? I mean, that's just good business. I mean, I'm a business guy. I mean, that's just like Robert. You invited me and this guy. What's your name, Gary? I missed his name. Larry. Y'all invited us on this. So let's say in your comments, your people saying, man, you need to bring Larry back on there because, man, he was on point. Blah 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 blah. You had millions of views. It would be stupid of you not to bring him back on the show.
Exactly.
So that's my only thing with the Olympics. Yeah, I think it is some jealousy with some of the women saying, yeah, how this girl coming in hadn't done anything in the NBA, I mean WNBA, and getting all this fanfare, but she's getting fanfare from people who like her. Right. It's her fans. It's not people who actually like the WNBA. They want to see her. Right. They're attracted to her.
Exactly.
So I think they're dropping the major ball, and I think some kind of way in the next couple of weeks, some kind of way somebody's gonna get hurt or somebody's gonna drop out, and they're gonna add her in there. That's just my prediction.
Mm. Let me play. You talking about Shannon Sharp, and I think Stephen A. kind of backed him up a little bit. Let me play a little bit of what his response to it. And I've been trying to tell guys, some guys just don't understand, man.
Straight gold medals. Oh my God. We're really worried that they're not going to get an 8th. Oh, we really want. I mean, we got to make sure that spots 1 through 12, every single spot that is picked. I mean, it's got to be, because it's pivotal, Shannon. I don't know if you noticed, Shannon, it's pivotal. I mean, they won 7 straight. They might not get 8. They might not get 8. Stop it. You know good and damn well, with or without Caitlin Clark, they will probably win the gold again. That's not what this conversation is about. This is about what I will personally label the idiocy of Team USA women's basketball. How dare you make this decision? It's stupid. And I'm going to tell you why it's stupid. I want all the ladies on this squad to know every single one of y'all are deserving of it. Caitlin Clark does not deserve a spot ahead of any of the players on this roster, okay? If we're talking just basketball, you know we're not. You know we're not. Let's harken back to the Dream Team in 1992. Remember when Christian Laettner was on that squad? Forget the other pro play. Forget the pro players. Forget the pro players. That's a given. First time NBA players were allowed to participate. Don't put that damn screen up when I'm talking right now. I want to see Shanae and Andrea, okay? The point is this. Those rosters, right? Those players were on there. Do you know that Christian Laettner also was chosen ahead of Shaquille O'Neal and Alonzo Mourning? You know why? He was a two-time national champion. He was a Wooden Award winner. And he was white. And he had his own cachet. He brought it to the table. He was a big-time collegiate player who was white and busting people's you know what. They couldn't miss. And they didn't need him. You had Jordan. You had Magic. You had everybody. And you still picked that dude. Why? It wasn't because of basketball, even though he had the basketball credentials. It was because of something else. And they didn't need DePaul. But the WNBA does. You got a max salary at $250,000. You had attendance, although it was trending in the right direction, certainly wasn't where you wanted it to be. And as Shannon pointed out, just the other day, you got a team in the Indiana Fever with their struggling selves, struggling to win a damn game and be relevant. No team in the WNBA was worse other than the winless Washington Mystics, okay? And they went from 4,000 in attendance to 17,000. This girl is box office. I said a rising tide lifts all boats. What you do, especially if you're Team USA and you're trying to be globalized, and it's
Yeah, so he went on. So that was Stephen A. take on it, man. Pretty much, and I made a post about it in Facebook, and guys was like, "Dude, they calling me, dude, you stupid." I'm like, I'm stupid. I'm saying they've been trying to get paid for years. They've been trying to get people to watch their sport for years, and now you have I'm not gonna call him Michael Jordan, but basically this is what the NBA did for Michael Jordan. They built him. He was good, but he wasn't great yet. You know what I'm saying? They gave him all the endorsements, and people started watching him because he was Air Jordan and all that. But
First of all, hold up. He earned those endorsements, sir. Don't do that. Don't come on here and do. We're not going to do any Michael Jordan slander. We're not going to do any Michael Jordan slander. No,
it's not a slander on Michael Jordan. This is what I'm
you say he wasn't that. You say he wasn't that good.
No, but he came into the league. He
was rookie of the year. He averaged 20, almost 30 points a game.
And I win the best. She gonna get rookie of the year.
She might not get rookie. She might not get rookie of the year.
The best she's gonna get rookie of the year. But my point was, Jermaine, I wasn't trying to knock your boy, man. I forgot you was a Jordan drone, man.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But my point is, you take what's good about you and blow it up. You know what I'm saying? And I think the girl getting so much hate from other players in the league, and they missing out on what's
well, they'll benefit from it.
Yeah,
they'll benefit from it.
They're gonna benefit from it.
I think a lot of it's based on competition too, because they're highly competitive, and all the talk since she that Angel Reese thing, when Angel Reese did that 2 years ago or a year ago, whenever that happened, all the talk has been Caitlin Clark, and then once she got drafted, it was Caitlin Clark. So as a competitor, when she steps on the court, I'm going at her neck. That's just competitive nature of any sport. I mean, you see that NBA, they did that to Candace Parker. They've done that to everybody. The only difference is she's a white girl, and this is where I think the race plays a little bit in it, because if she was black, this would be a non-conversation.
I agree. Right. I honestly believe that if she was black, none of this would be happening.
Exactly. If she was black, she wouldn't be going through what she's going through. She would have been on that team.
I don't know if she would have been on the team. But...
You following this story, Larry?
Yeah, man. I'm just listening to y'all, man. I mean, it's two sides to it. You know me, man. I pay attention to everything. So if you're looking at it from a business standpoint, the WNBA, the WNBA who runs the WNBA, and the people who Don Staley and them who picked the teams for the USA and some other people, they dropped the ball. if you're looking at it from a business standpoint. If you go back and listen to the tall girl, Tarai, I can't pronounce her name. They've been practicing a few years ago and going overseas and playing to get ready. And while they were practicing and picking people and gelling and everything, oh, girl was in college, man. She was in the Final Four 2 years in a row. So she wouldn't have been able to make the practices and all the play that they did. Somebody came on TV and explained how they came up with the team. So she wouldn't have been able to practice, try out, nothing because she was in college. In the last 2 years, they played regular season and then the playoffs and all that. So they were playing. Now, business-wise, oh yeah, you plug her in. Oh yeah, you drop the ball business-wise. But basketball-wise, they did what they normally do. Now, today I heard they supposed to have some alternates and all this stuff. And I'm with my man. Watch, she gonna end up on the team.
Yep. Because they getting too much backlash. And for me, if I was a WNBA player, I would be trying to stand next. You know how they say, Robert, you know, you came to my son's AAU game, right? And there was some big time, it was some recruits out there, right? The smartest thing, the best thing you can do is be on the same court with that guy and show that you got just as much skill as him. So you stand next to that star. I would be embracing her. I'd be giving her dap. I'm going at her neck competitively, but outside of all that other bullshit, I'll be trying to stand next to that star so that some of that light will shine on me too. Sure. So they missing the ball, and that's the cattiness with women. No offense, Jenny, but
no. I understand that. I get it.
For most women, that's the cattiness, and it's like, if it's not about me, fuck everything else. And it's like, no, dummy. It's like she's gonna help everybody make money.
Exactly.
Well,
they're missing out. She'll bring them up.
What's the tall girl name who came and tore the league up? Her name started with a T. She done won 5 of them. The white girl, the tall girl,
Taurasi.
Taurasi don't need to be on the damn team.
Her old ass.
But you know, Taurasi the one was talking bad about her when she was in college, talking about what she wasn't gonna do.
She didn't talk bad about it. She just told her it was gonna be a rude awakening. It wasn't gonna be easy in the NBA. But I'm gonna go back to her. If you're the most experienced one and been there the longest, and you've been a star ever since you went in the league, you need to step down. You got 5 gold necklaces. Why are you there?
Exactly. And she went as a rookie. And Taurasi went as a rookie.
Yeah, and what's the African girl that was on the Stephen A. show?
Shanae Agumake.
Man, her sister is not even on the damn roster, and she averages 27 and 6.
And that's the thing about it. More people know about who didn't make it than who made it. The average person can't name 4 girls on that roster. Well, but everybody can tell you who didn't get on that roster.
I went and looked them up. Now. They all got it going on, but I think Taraji, whatever her damn name is, she need to step down. They talking about, well, she bring the experience. Man, damn all that. These girls are superstars. That girl, Caitlin, get on that team. She going to score way more points than what she would do.
Exactly.
And to that point, do they really need? They've won 7 in a row. Do they really need all those superstars? It's different with the men's because the men's be getting their ass. They've been getting their ass cut by these European teams. But the women's just been dominating for the last, like Stephen A. said, they done won 7 in a row. You think they're not gonna win 8 in a row? I tell they can put us on in wigs on there, 40 years old, and they can still win the goddamn gold medal.
Yeah. I think they're going to start looking at Taraji, whatever her name is, and tell her, look, you need to step down.
Well, like you said, it's going to be all they always have alternates. So like I said, it's between the alternates and somebody backing out or somebody getting hurt or whatever the case may be, she going to end up within the next couple of weeks, she'll end up on the team.
Yeah, because they talking so much, man. And then, like you said, man, race should never play a part, man. But, you know, all them black girls that came into the league and tan up the league, you don't really hear nothing. Caitlin Clark, she dominating in college. She come in the league. Caitlin Clark, hey man, you can't get mad. The girl is fine.
You can't get
Yeah.
mad. And that's
Nah.
Larry Bird, they say Larry Bird wasn't white.
and I see if Caitlin Clark was just an average person in
Right.
college, the girl broke the record. Come on now. It ain't like she coming into the league with just because she a white girl. It ain't like they just, we're gonna find a white girl to get behind her.
Hey man,
Right.
hey man,
You know what I'm saying?
hey man, that girl is fine, man.
Hey,
That girl
She is, because
fine.
even Shaquille O'Neal made a comment. He went on record saying how great of a player she is.
hey, that's what Dr. Umar tried to. I listened to a clip of him saying she's the next great white hype. I'm like, but the difference is basketball is one of those sports where either you can play it, you can't play. I don't give a damn what color you are. Either you can hoop or you can't, or you can't.
Yeah, you can. And the girls, the girl can shoot the lights out, man. Man, it's and I think they want what she bring into the sport, but they don't want her to be the face of the league.
Right.
She's not, but
They
she's
think
not
it's
the
too
face.
soon.
She's not the face. This is what the media and she is not the face. That girl, not girl, that lady, Audrey Johnson in Las Vegas. Man, she the #1 player in the WNBA. She the star.
But you talking about stat wise.
No, she the #1. She the #1 WNBA player right now. She came into the league. She won in all the championships. Las Vegas. She got the MVP. I don't know if you watched the last
Oh, you
7,
talking
8
about
games.
Asia Wilson?
Asia Wilson is tearing up, and she done got so motivated, man. She's scoring 30-some points a game these last 8 games. She ain't playing, man. So she taking that. And then you notice she's the #1 player and never had a tennis shoe. I can see where people get jealous. I mean, we all can get jealous. That girl been in the league, tearing up the league, and Caitlin Clark, like LeBron James, got a Nike tennis shoe deal before they even stepped foot. Some people in the NBA, people took offense to LeBron James coming in the league with already 90 million.
Yeah,
but you can't blame her. You can't get mad at her. Hey,
No,
you
no,
gotta well, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying I can't get mad at her because she's getting that spotlight. You got to be mad at the badass fucking damn marketing that the WNBA has been doing all these years. Now, the last couple of years they've done better with their marketing of their product, but again, it's the WNBA. How many women supporting WNBA basketball? As much as the women talk about supporting the women, how many women do you see at these shit, women outnumber men. How many to what? Shit, they should be flooding these arenas, but they ain't.
Yeah.
Or they weren't.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
But you had some questions.
No, I was thinking that with her missing like the training camps and the tryouts, like did they try to say that was a factor?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
they said that.
No, they don't. I mean, not to say they don't have legit reasons. I mean, she don't have the cachet. I mean, like Steve, they say that the 12 girl they got, they are worthy of being on that roster. But like Larry, but what we're talking about is if you're trying to grow your sport, you have to be. It's about being strategic. The Olympics is every 4 years. You're trying to grow your sport now. This girl has almost single-handedly brought she has increased the viewership and attendance pretty much single-handedly.
Hey,
and everybody knows because she's white. I mean, she brought a lot of fans.
Let's talk about the
she
elephant.
brought a lot of fans with her, though. Yeah.
Let's talk about the elephant. Let's talk about the elephant.
But Larry, she's white. But man, one said, is it her fault?
It's like
what's she supposed to say? Y'all stop following me.
But
she is the all-time scoring leader in college basketball history. That has to be
actually, she's not. It's somebody else that got 4,000. I got to go back and look at who that was.
But check this out. It's the Eminem phenomenon.
Yeah. Cause boy, they done woke your boy Eminem up, boy. I don't know if y'all heard his new one. They done woke him up.
Well, I ain't never been I've listened to Eminem, but I ain't never been a Eminem junkie, you know.
But this is what I want to say.
think
This is what I want to say, man. Come on, y'all. We all know I'm not a Trump supporter, nothing like that. Trump, to me, I ain't even mad with Trump. Trump do what he do. He ain't my guy, but he do what he do. I think the dude just a trip. But he got how many millions? How many millions? Half the country following this dude.
Mm-hmm.
So now, come on, y'all. She white. Like Steve, I'm gonna do like Stephen A. She white. Yeah, don't get mad. She white. She got a following.
Yeah.
Ride the wave.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. We're in America. She white. No, the media is biased. Yes, they are. Deal with it. She white.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. I mean, they come in the league. They making $76,000 a year. You know, they ain't making no money. What y'all complaining about? Just play.
Right.
But it's up to about 200,000 now. And she gonna take
the highest
79.
250. The highest paid one makes 250. I don't know who it is. I got to go back and look. But AJ whatever her name is, man, she is bad. I mean, she is tearing up the league.
She'll be the first one to get a multi-million-dollar contract.
Who that?
She tearing up the league, man.
Asia
She
Wilson.
tearing up the league.
You think
Asia
so?
Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. No
she
doubt.
tough. Yeah. She tough. But
Well, you know,
go ahead.
If the viewership keep coming in like it is, you know, if they just go ahead and embrace what the girl bringing to the table, you know what I'm saying, and stop trying to take her out.
Yeah, because everybody will win, really.
Like my man Larry, he just got congratulations to him getting a sponsor. You know, they getting sponsors every day. They get more and more sponsors. So the more and more sponsors you get, the more revenue and money gonna be able to go to the players. So I would just shut the fuck up and play.
They getting charter. They getting charter flights now. They was on commercial.
Yeah.
They get charter flights now because of her.
Yeah, because people tuning in now. Now the TV revenue got to go up, and that's where the money at right there. The TV revenue. That's where the NBA. That's where everybody make their money. Every sport make their money from the TV revenue. It ain't as much as the ticket sale. It's the TV revenue that the deal they're gonna have to cut with the TV revenue.
All I got to say is my man down at the bottom of the screen. What's your name?
Jermaine.
Jermaine. Hey man, Jenny, don't cuss me out. But Jermaine already said it. You see how women do women?
Mm-hmm.
See,
I get it.
This is
I'm
a
not
woman's
offended
thing.
at all.
I know this is a woman's thing. They can't even accept that this girl comes in the league. She can play. She can shoot like Steph Curry. Instead of them embracing it like her own teammates. What you getting jealous for? Y'all made it to the WNBA. Y'all making more money. Some of y'all, them degrees y'all got, some of y'all might not be doing them degrees. You know, so you playing a sport, you're getting tennis shoes, you're eating free, you're traveling, your name is all over the place. Man, y'all, come on, we can't be doing this. And I think the media is really flaming this black and white thing.
Oh yeah, of course, because I mean, racism is a multi-billion-dollar industry, so we got to push the racial aspect. But just imagine if it was this much pushback when Michael Jordan bust through the league and was getting the shoe deals. And what if all the players started pushing back like this? It wouldn't be what it is now if they would have did that. But no, those guys embraced it, and then all them guys after that started getting shoe deals. Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen, all them guys started getting shoe deals and commercials and stuff like that because of that guy.
That didn't start out like that now, man, Wayne. Because the bad boy were trying to take him out, man. They were trying to take him out now.
Oh, they were trying to take him out for sure.
You see how the girl just ran up on Caitlyn and just bowled in the back?
No, okay now. She was wrong for that. She was wrong for that now. But if you've been watching Caitlyn, because some of y'all ain't been watching.
She talks shit now. She's shit talking.
See, some people ain't been watching the games. She be pushing people in the back, elbowing people, pushing off. And that particular play, Caitlyn was blocking her out and elbowed her. and turned around and was talking shit going back up to court. Now that girl should have filed Caitlyn in the process of playing the game, not when she's standing there and walked up and bam, she was dead wrong for that. Now if she would have filed her hard in the floor of the game, man, nobody wouldn't have said nothing. So that girl was dead wrong for that. But nobody talks about when they watch Caitlyn Clark play. Watch her play.
Hey.
She pushes off all the time.
Hey Larry, like you just said, but you know what? It's always the second person that get caught, right? Because she probably was poking that girl all game long, and that girl just got tired of it and said, "Fuck it, I'm finna knock her off her damn ass." You know what I'm saying? But here's the other thing where this is where we always drop the ball at, and this is how you know the media is always trying to push some racial shit. When that black girl pretty much clothesline Angel Reese a couple of weeks ago, we didn't hear nothing about that. It was a couple of oh, that's a flagrant foul, but it wasn't as widespread and as prominent as it was when that girl hip checked. She just hip checked Caitlyn Clark. That girl clotheslined her like a wrestling move, but it was black on black crime. So they don't put black when it's black on black. They don't give a shit. But when it's black on white, we got something there because it's black on. It's some racial shit there.
Right.
But anyway, y'all, we gonna move on to something else. We gonna what else we gonna talk about, Jenny?
Ooh, high value stuff.
What?
That high value is a high value person.
What is a high value person?
High value man.
What is a high value
person?
What is a high value? What is a high value person to you?
You asking me first?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You all want to talk about the high value stuff.
Okay. So my thought and take on what makes a person high value is in another person's eyes, because I'm gonna say that because how do you determine what's high value? So I think a high value person is based on what another person deems as valuable and what they want from that person. That's my opinion.
Does it mean like material or?
I mean, so to one person, and I'm just gonna say if it was a woman looking for a high value guy, in her mind, a guy that has all of these material possessions, it could be that makes him high value. But to another woman, she may not look at that as him being high value. Not saying that she wouldn't want a man who has nice things or has a financial status that is pretty well to do, but she will have her own mindset about what is valuable to her for him to possess. So every person isn't the same. You know, everybody's experiences are what they are. I think sometimes, you know, we have this idea that high value means you got to have a lot of money, you got to have all these degrees. Those things are good. I'm not coming against that, but I'm saying that's not the only thing that makes a person valuable.
So is this that what you bring to the table thing again?
Yeah, and it depends on what the person is looking for as well.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I think we need to change the question to what we need to context. In what context? Is it in a relationship, like intimate relationship?
Sure.
Day-to-day relationship with your homie, with your family. I mean,
I would say between men and women, intimate relationships. Yes.
Okay, between men and women. Okay.
So I just think that there's been this idea put out that what makes a person of a high value stat is that the things that they have, maybe like I say, degrees, maybe even maybe how they carry themselves with the way they look and stuff like that. I mean, those things are not to be overlooked or said that it's not important. But again, you may have a woman that says, I want a man that has good character. I want someone who cares about the deeper things in life other than just material things, because material things can come and go. I've seen it. You can be up one day, down the next. So, you know, what does the person consider valuable to say that they are a high value person? I just think it's been put out there that it's a certain look or ability as far as like outer things. That's what I've seen and heard in conversations in the past, where I think Kevin Samuels came out with all of that high value stuff, and
Yeah.
it created a lot of conversation that I felt annoyed a little bit by, because it's okay, like I said, to have nice things. I get all of that.
But I think a lot of women are choosing men because of what they think what he has. You know, a lot of women are choosing men who make a lot of money. That's high on the women list. How much money does he make?
Right, and that's important. It's important.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that does that make him a high value to every woman, though? So you can't.
I mean, what you
say,
just said is important.
It is, but it may not be at the top of the list for every woman to deem him as a high value man. You see what I'm saying? He could have all of that, but have rotten character. He could be the guy that if you get cancer, he'll skip out on you. You know, you don't want someone just because they have money, because you can lose all of that. I'm telling you, I've seen it.
But you don't know if he would skip out on you if he get cancer.
I know that. That's why you have that's why you have lots of conversations.
I think in terms of intimate relationships, I think the majority of people already come into these relationships or these situations with expectations already.
Sure.
Expectations of which they did not author. They're getting these expectations from social media. They're getting all their social cues from all these other things, and none of this original thought is always somebody else's thought. So you get women. Oh, we got to have $100,000, and he got to be making this, and he got to be making that. When you working at McDonald's, or ain't even, or may not be working. That don't even makes no sense. That the mindset of some of these women that you see on social media. So I mean, this is a very loaded question, because value is subjective.
Yes.
What I deem as valuable, you may not deem as valuable.
Exactly. That's my point. That is my point, because when the whole notion or idea came out that if you have this, you have that makes you a high value person, and to interview people and say, well, what makes you think you're qualified to be with this type of a high value person? I mean, it depends on what a person wants, like what their needs are. I would rather, have the integrity, the character over all of that money. Is to me, money comes and goes. You can be down one day, up the next, and vice versa. So,
and I'll say valuable for me is are things that are intangible. So things that cannot be taken away or can't be swayed from due to situations. Like your integrity can't be swayed, for your morals can't be changed. Things like that. Those make you valuable. You know what I'm saying? Money over morals over money. That's how I operate. Money don't move me, because money come, money go. Money don't move me. So it's nothing that can be done or put in my face and say, I'll give you this amount of money if you do this. No, so that's valuable.
I mean, I agree with that, because your character, as far as like how you carry yourself, how you move, that goes a long way, as opposed to things. Because like I say, I'm not against the nice things, but that doesn't hold a lot of weight when it comes down to, if you were stripped of all of that stuff, who are you really? Like, who are you? I mean, nobody's looking when you're lined up against other people that don't have all of these things, or have all these things. Like, who are you really at the end of the day?
Correct.
So I thought it was weird that, they would make all these videos and posts about, if this person has this or that, and what makes you think you're qualified to be with somebody like that. I always thought it was weird. Always. Because I just don't think value is always about money. It's just not.
I mean, I think this whole new phenomenon of pushing men against women. I mean, it's money being made off of this. Let separate. There's always money being made off of separation, whether it's men and women, black, white, whatever. It's always some kind of monetary aspect that's being gained from this stuff. So it's just weird to me how just over the last couple of years it's just been this. Let's put men and women against each other.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. You have nothing to say?
Daryl Sherman said, "High value means to me what you add to a person.
Mm-hmm.
What you add to a person.
Yeah.
High value.
If that
And-
person makes you better, you know, lifts you up,
But-
encourages
but-
you, that's
but
something that
there's
have hold its value.
But that's a reality too. You was telling me about a girl who her guy's struggling. He's struggling. He's a good guy, but he's struggling in the financial department.
He was struggling.
He was struggling in the financial department.
Right.
But you know, but you see what I'm saying?
But that was a different. That was the setting of that was a little different. I think she was just going through what she was going through, and I think I shared with you how she was pretty much feeling like she was wearing the pants and all the time, and she was just working and working and working, which she didn't have a problem with working, but it was that whatever project or whatever he was working on, it wasn't happening fast enough for her. It was like years of that. And she just started feeling like she couldn't walk in her femininity because she felt like she was handling all this, handling all that. And she just felt like she was doing the most. And she wanted to be she just felt like she was in a masculine role. That's how she felt. So I wouldn't say that she didn't value him. That was a whole different situation.
Now, my point of bringing it up is what you value when that person lose what you value, it gonna show. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know if he ever had it.
You can say you love good character and all that, but let me be broke for a minute. Let me be.
See,
broke.
I don't know if he ever had it, but I know where you're going with it. I know where you're going with it, but see, I don't know the beginnings of their marriage. I don't know the beginnings of it, but she just went through a period, and I talked to her, and I told her, I said, just hang in there. I said, pray about it, and eventually it turned around, and she's still with him.
See, I'm gonna say something that that women are probably they're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This is why men are more loyal in relationships, because women's love in relationship is conditional.
Mm-hmm. There are exceptions.
I mean, of course, there are exceptions to every rule,
yeah.
But by majority, women love men conditionally.
Mm. I don't know anybody like
And it's transactional, because just brief synopsis of what you just said, describe. She felt like she wasn't walking in her femininity because she was having to do that. That shouldn't stop you from walking in your femininity. What that has nothing to do with your femininity. So
I mean, I agree.
She's conflating two different things with femininity. That has nothing to do with it. But because he was down on his luck or whatever the case may be, she started feeling a certain way. So like that's why I said it's conditional.
Yeah. And you know, there are women who are the opposite, that a man can get in this low place and she'll be like, I eat ramen noodles with you until we get back up on our feet. And that's the type of person that I am. I've always been that way. My closest friends are that way. So, but I do understand that those are a type that are like, hey, the money's gone, I'm gone, you know. So I don't agree with that. I think that when you really care and love a person, care about them, I think when they hit low points that you stick with them, because it could go either way. A woman can go through low points in her health. She could go through some low points as a mother, birthing children. So you have to say, why am I here? Do I really value this person for who they are? Because nothing is perfect. Like, we all wish that everything could just be smooth sailing every day, but it doesn't happen that way. So, you know, whether it's a health issue, whether it's money, you have to just know that you really care and you stay and you hang in there. I don't think you just bail out just because, but it's sad that there are women and even men who are just not committed, and it's conditional. I don't have that mindset, but I understand. Aw, she thanks.
and that right there is walking in your femininity. A woman's nature is to, when she's in a relationship with a man and she loves him conditionally, she's a nurturer. So she's supposed to, when he's down, it's my job to lift him up. It's my job is her job to support him. That's walking in your femininity, not saying, oh, I feel like I'm taking on all this. And no, that's not being supportive.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and it can go in so many different directions. Like even with weight, people can gain weight and their health be all out of whack. And I mean, I've heard a woman or two say, "Hey, my guy told me if I gain weight, he's gone." I've, yeah, it's in so many different ways that can, play out where the commitment is not there and it's conditional. But I think it's more out of control today. I think a lot of the commitment is not there because it is conditional with
It's
a number of things.
conditional and transactional.
Yeah.
Mr. Love, you've been quiet on this. I just knew a guy with named Love. Just got something to add on the relationship, Tyler.
Man, you and Jenny talked to me a while ago, man. Y'all know how I feel about this stuff, man.
Yeah.
A lot of times Jenny and I got another friend, when you guys are talking about this or we're talking about this, you guys are mentioning yourselves. Kevin Samuels started something. He sat at home and nothing didn't work for him, and he came up with something. He came up with something like everybody else come up with ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, Kevin Samuels came up with something to try to speak for men, to help men out. Because all you saw on social media and the songs and everything was talking and downing men.
Mm-hmm.
So guess who was calling Kevin Samuels' show, making him all that money?
Women.
The women.
Women was calling him, asking him, somebody they don't even know personally, like he's a licensed therapist, and he ain't none of that. But the women were calling him, asking him questions and telling their personal story to a guy they don't know and asking him what he thinks. So he was basically listening to your story, listening to what you're saying, and then he was giving you the best that he can give you from a man's point of view, and to kind of tell you some of the things that we look at, men look at, don't look at. If you got a man that got money, he might look at this. All he was doing was giving his opinion. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times I didn't like how he talked to women sometimes. He could have changed up and been a little cordial and a little respectful in what he was saying. But a lot of stuff he was saying, man, that junk be spot on. Cause you listen to a woman with 5 kids, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And he asked her, so why you didn't marry? He talked to one woman, she had 2 kids. He said, well, why you didn't marry the husband? Because I didn't want to. He said, so you laid down and had babies by a man you didn't want to marry. She didn't say things happened, I didn't want to marry him. So you didn't want to marry him. So you got 2 kids, you're now 40 some years old. So now your kids are a little older, but they're still in the house, and you want a man that makes 7 figures. And ain't nothing wrong with her wanting a man that makes 7 figures. But what he's trying to say to her is, okay, you look good, you fine. But that man that makes 7 figures, he gonna look at a young girl fine like you with no kids. And he's gonna pick her. Robert, let me just give you this because I always speak on what I know. I'll be 58 years old next month. My wife is 48. She'll be 49 in some days. When I met her, long story short, guys, I was single. I was doing my thing. I dated nothing but older women. I met her. I would never think about marrying those women. I was just kicking it with those women. They was coming to my house. I go to their house and whatever. I met her. She was 20. She was fine. She was intelligent. She had a career. She had her own crib, her own money, her own ride. Who you think I was gonna pick? I picked the 20-year-old that was turning 21. And the ladies that I was dating or seeing was 40, 50, 35, 55, fine ladies. I was never thinking about marrying them. I was having fun. But when I met my wife that had her own, doing her own career, everything, and she was 20, I've been married now going on 27 years this year.
Mm.
So
Right.
so high value, to get back to you guys' point, and I don't know nothing. You know, high value to me is like my man's character, who the person is. When you get into the money thing, man, you don't need to be in no relationship then.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
you straight for the money.
Right.
You ain't even talking about the person's character. You ain't talking about if the lady's cool. You ain't talking about
When it comes to money, I think he has to at least be able to sustain himself, right? So not that money don't matter at all. It's just when it comes to the 7 figures, now you're being ridiculous. That's when women start being ridiculous.
But you said what makes you a high value man. If that's the case,
Yeah,
look
you
at all
have
the
to
rappers.
be. You have to be a guy who can sustain you. You just can't be a dude with good character. And I believe in the Lord, but I'm homeless and I don't have a job. Come on now, you ain't, and there ain't no kind of value.
Well,
right
remember,
there. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. We still got to be honest about it.
Right.
Not saying you're not going for the money, but hey, look, dude.
Right.
You're a spiritual guy. You're a spiritual guy. You're good looking. Right. You got good character. Your mama and them good. You're good with your family. But dude, you gotta have a job. You gotta make some income.
I totally agree.
I'm not saying you gotta make 60, 80, 100,000. Come on, you gotta do something.
Hey, Robert,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the money gotta be there.
Robert, all us men grow up and want to make money, man, and we want to.
Yeah, I agree, but I think I didn't want to get to the point where we seem like we were dismissing income.
No. Because remember I said that stuff is nice and it's necessary. It's nice and it's necessary because a man, I think, I think it's within y'all to be providers. Women, we work, we do what we do to provide, but I think it's just in y'all nature to protect and provide. So yes, a man needs to have those things, but that's not the only thing.
But
I wasn't saying it was the only thing. I'm just saying it was the main thing.
But here's the disconnect though. What man goes after a woman what man have you ever heard say, oh, she got to be making X amount of dollars for me to get with her? You never hear that, and that's why I go back to this conditional shit, because okay, let's say you get this man and he's making 7 figures or whatever. Let's say he have a bad year. Let's say the follow-up question is, okay, you get this guy, let's say he make a bad investment, he lose it all. You still with him?
Exactly.
Well, I think men and women, we look for two different values in each other. Men, we looking for a woman who could, let's say a nurturer type woman, you know what I'm saying, who know how to, a nurturing woman, kind of like spiritual, got some morals, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, and they got a different type of thing that's high on their list. What's high on our list is not high on their list.
But my question is, and I started this out, who authored that mindset that they have? Where did that mindset come from? It didn't come from my mama and her mom. That didn't come from the old school way of thinking. This new school way of thinking got these women out here 40 and 50 single and looking for 7-figure dudes. How you 40 and 50, got 4 or 5 kids or whatever, and you like Vivica Fox, 60 years old. Oh, I'm ready to settle down and get nigga, get the fuck out of here.
I know, yeah.
Go sit down somewhere. What are you talking about?
Oh my.
And that's what Kevin Samuels was talking to a lot of these ladies about. They like, yeah, now I'm ready to settle down. Oh, so you done been ran through all your young years, and now you done been through so many dudes and all this stuff. Now you want a dude to come in and now take you? No.
And you know what, that and that's a good point, and that can go kind of both ways, because
I know.
You
Yeah,
have you get men that get to a certain age, they done ran through a lot of good-hearted women.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm 50 some years old, I'm 60 now, I want a good woman who is the nurturer, all of this pretty, all this other stuff. And it's like, but you done busted through a bunch of women women, and now there you get to that point. So that goes both ways.
Well, Jenny, but that 50 and 60-year-old man ain't looking to get taken care of. This woman looking to get taken care of. She wants you to, hey, I want you to have a house and visit. I was listening to her. She said, I want to be able to shop and do what I want to do. I'm like, who you finding? Where are you finding this guy?
Yeah. After
Yeah,
Vivica
that's
Fox,
pretty
she done
bold.
changed her face. She
Yeah.
done changed her face. I mean, really?
Let's she try and get with 50 Cent.
Yeah, man, please.
Oh, yeah, 50 Cent ain't thinking about that. 50 Cent got that young girl.
Oh my goodness.
50 Cent ain't thinking about that, man. No, I you know what? I told y'all on my last show, man, when I start doing these shows again, I'm going to talk about positivity and how to get us together. Because like my man Jermaine said, man, it's just so much women against men. And we got to start talking about, hey, what do we need to do? But and what do we need to do, ladies? You're going to have to, in order for the conversation to happen and to solve things. And Jenny, I'm not talking to you.
Right, I get it.
I'm talking to all the ladies that's watching. You're going to have to take accountability and responsibility for your actions. And a lot of ladies will not say when they're wrong. I'm arguing with my wife about something and she is dead wrong, but she won't say she wrong. She knows she wrong. It's just something in women nature to do certain things, and it's in some men nature to do something like we don't want to talk right now. And then when you're trying to make us talk, we don't want to talk. So we go over there in our cave, and then we come back and touch you on the shoulder and say, hey, I was thinking about what you talked about, because we didn't want to talk about it at the time. We gotta go, we gotta analyze what you said, and okay, boom, boom. But ladies, you're gonna, if y'all want us to come together, ladies are gonna have to take some responsibility for their actions and the responsibility of what they did or didn't do, or how they did it, or how they talk. And the last thing, Jermaine, these ladies has got to stay in their femininity. You can't let because of this or because of that, well, I'm feeling like the man. No, you should never be feeling like the man. You should always be the woman at all times. And I think a lot of women, Robert, we talked about this, they get mad with their man, some of them, and they posture change. They turn toward their man with a man posture and start talking to their man. Ladies, I'm going to say this again. When you do that, when you turn to your man with a man posture and looking him in his eyes and you're talking that smack, he don't see you.
Right.
He don't see you because you're looking like a man in front of him. He don't hear you. He don't see you because you're stepping to him like you're another dude. But if you do like my wife, we've been together 27 years. She always stay in the femininity, however you say it. She gets mad with me. She got a right to get mad with me. My wife don't cuss, but she got a right to cuss. Everybody got a right to say what they got to say. But I'm gonna tell you something. My wife said like this. Well, let me just say what I got to say to you. I said, okay. She said, what I'm saying, baby, is you shouldn't have did that because and it's about some money. Like she hit me the other day. She said, man, you don't look at the balance. She said, man, hand me them 2 credit cards I gave you because you were supposed to save that money. And I'm looking at her, I'm a guy. I'm like, man, but she right. But she was saying, baby, what I'm trying to tell you is I gave you this money to put up because you're getting ready to go out of town and blah, 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 blah. Hand me those cards. I said, I already put them up. Now we having a decent little thing going on, and she ain't getting on me like she some dude.
Right.
And she ain't talking to me like I'm a boyfriend and I'm some dude in the street. I'm her husband. You talk to me a little different. Because when somebody break in his house, she ain't gonna go downstairs.
Right.
I got to go downstairs. So give me the respect as the man in the house. Give me my respect. That's all we ask.
Well, Larry, and here's another thing. And I heard, and this ain't mine. I heard somebody say this the other day. If you don't talk to me like you talk to your boss. If you won't talk to your boss like that, don't talk to me that way.
Oh yeah, I heard that one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You heard that, Jenny?
Yes. What you trying to
That's a good saying. I'm just saying, you think that was good when you said
No,
it?
it is. I'm just messing with you.
Yes, sir.
No, that is because it set a standard. You know, it's a standard. It set a standard in thought. Like, would you talk to a judge this way? Would you talk to a police officer this way? Would you talk to your boss this way? Like, don't talk to me that way.
Right. Why would you talk to the person you supposedly love the most in the world? You won't. Why would you talk to him that way? You wouldn't talk to nobody else that way.
Right.
Right.
Because I know as women, sometimes we'll dig a little bit. We want to say stuff. We want to say it right then.
I think
And we'll chase y'all down. Like, wait, I want to listen to me. Like,
this is independent woman era. You know, women make a lot of money, so they feel like they got a lot of say so. And not saying
But
they can't say nothing.
money shouldn't make shouldn't make you do that though.
True.
But it do. It do with them. You know what I'm saying? They think, you know, I make my own money. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's an independent attitude. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need you. I can take care of myself. So, you know, I mean, I don't think that way, but I'm saying I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So they equate the money that they make with not needing a man, not needing the other stuff that a man brings to the table.
Right.
You know, like the security part of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't confuse the roles. You know, like, I mean, as much as people want to say we're equal, but still men play. It's an inner thing. Men have a certain role that they play and how they're to be looked upon as well as women.
And
No, we're not equal at all.
And I think that's why the girl you was talking about felt like she was playing in a man's role because she made the money.
Right.
She equated the money with being a man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
because she was having to make all the decisions with any type of financial stuff. And she just felt like her words were like, "I'm just wearing the pants, and I'm just."
Yeah, we got to get that equal shit out of the equation. Men and women are not equal. We ain't equal in shit. Because guess what? Here at the house, it was a couple of weeks ago, we had a sewage backup in the yard, and I had to go out there and pump the fucking damn clean out with all the nasty shit. You think my wife was going to do that shit? Hell, fucking no.
Well, I mean, it's the reason why it's a titled head of the household. So I do believe in that.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it doesn't mean that a woman is less than. I think people
equate it to less than. I get
but it's not. It's just that when you have leaders, and women can be leaders within their home, but in a way that doesn't supersede the respect of the leader of a man being the head of the household. So it's just a way to look at it without taking offense to it. Like a woman doesn't have superiority in any way.
Jenny, y'all women are the best thing on this earth. Let's just get that straight.
Especially the black women.
But if y'all, and I'm gonna speak for black women, but Jenny, come on, y'all, come on. 80% of the people in the church are women, black women.
Right.
They say they believe in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
They believe certain parts of the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
They say they believe this. They say they believe that. But when they leave out that church, a lot of them leave out that church. I don't know them personally, but we hear all the stories about what they're doing against what they say they believe. So what I'm saying is, did you see that? I don't know if y'all saw it on social media. Just tell me if you've seen it or not. There was a guy, some crazy guy who be interviewing people, man. I don't know if he's a Trump supporter, Robert, but he was asking this black man and this black woman, they were sitting there, and he said to her, is your husband the leader of you? And she said, no, he's not the leader of me. He said, well, God, he had the Bible. He said, God said, man is the leader of his wife. She said, well, God is my leader. And then, so he went to the husband and said, sir, are you the leader of the house? He said, yeah. He said, are you the leader of your wife? And he stuttered. Now, this is a dude who's kind of a weak dude, and he just wanted to not have a problem with his wife. But this is what I'm saying about we don't want to tell the truth. We don't want to say what it is. The man is the leader of the house, and the man is the leader of his wife. That ain't no knock on you. I'm the leader of this house. I'm the leader of my wife. I'll stand in front of my wife so she can't get harmed. So I am the leader of my wife. And God is the leader of me and my home. So we got to, these ladies who making all this money and doing that, they ain't got nothing to do with you being a woman and having your role. So when you say, I don't need a man, we don't hear no other nationalities. I'm pretty sure there's some that do it. But I'm saying on a bigger scale, we don't see no other nationality say they don't need a man. But our black women, they got to stop saying that. Just start being honest. You know why I know y'all are falsifying in y'all house, praying to the God in this big old house and this big old bed and nice furniture and a nice car outside, but you in the house praying for a man. Why we know that? Because y'all are all on social media asking for a man. And they all on social media asking for a man. So let's get back to telling the truth to yourself.
Lord, send me my Boaz.
Yeah, they in the bed, Lord. Well, God has sent you your man, but see, you've been messing with so many bad dudes, you don't even see the good dude that's staring you right in the face.
That's because their vibration is low. That's why.
Just tell the truth to yourself, ladies. I'm gonna get off my soapbox, ladies. I just need you
it's good.
to tell yourself the truth and stop saying you're single by choice. You ain't single by choice. Let me just, I'm gonna say something what somebody else said. You ain't single by choice. It's just that the dudes that you want don't want you.
I like it. I like it.
Like it.
Y'all like it? I love it.
I'm single by choice. Man, get out of here. I'm single by choice.
Dara said, yep, they got a whole page about that. So they got a whole page about that.
I'm single by choice. Man, get out of here.
You know, that hero tell them to stay single. But she married though. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Uh-oh, here we go. I'm like, hold on now. Something ain't right with this picture now. How the hell y'all got the married woman singing single women songs?
Cause she probably having problems in her marriage. So she need to stop telling people that.
Then they holler, we going to the floor, They mean, don't let that single lady come on. All those single women run to the floor. I'm like, look at them. This married woman got all of them controlled.
and ladies, if you want a man, you can meet a man anywhere. But when you go out with your friends, stop dancing on each other. Stop dancing on each other. Humping on each other, because men are standing there looking at that, and they don't know if they're respecting that you might be gay, they don't know. So when a man approaches, the women go, "No, we ain't dance with you." And then y'all get on social media and say the men in the clubs and the men at the bars ain't talking to the women. We confused.
There's a hot girl somewhere.
The men tell me they confused. They hunting on each other and dancing on each other. So the men don't even approach.
That's some revelation.
Stop
a lot of
dancing on each
women.
other.
Because a lot of women do that.
Yeah, a lot of women do that. Yeah.
Without even thinking about it.
My single guy friends tell me, I asked them, I said, man, what's going on out there now, man? They said, man, he said, as men, we got our issues and our problems. He said, but when you out there, man, and you want to talk to a chick, and this being, and Jermaine know this, you walk up to a chick, you ain't scared to walk up to a lady, she with her friends. Hey, how you doing? I think you nice looking and everything. Why I gotta buy everybody a drink? Now, see, me and Robert and Jermaine, we come from the old school. We don't mind doing that. That ain't nothing. I buy all y'all drinks. I'm gonna play the game. But why do I have to buy all your friends a drink when I'm trying to talk to you? And then why you let your friends tell you not to talk to me if you think that I might be cute, or you might just want to walk over here to the bar and have a conversation with me to see. But they'll say, no, girl. And y'all listen to y'all friends.
I don't know, but the way my pocket's set up, I'm only buying a drink for the person I want to talk to.
But, I don't know where they do that at, man. Where they
I
do
don't know.
that at, man? When they started that, you know?
I guess I was around them OGs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, man, I just think everybody's got to be honest. Man, it would be scary to date now. Oh my God, I've been married for
I'm
so long,
so
man.
I'm so glad I'm married.
Man, I hear the
Yeah,
horror story.
it's hard out here.
Oof.
Like, especially the younger generation. It's ooh, they got a lot to contend
And
with. They really
because
do.
I can't even be around them. If you under a certain age, I can't even be around you.
It's a lot.
Hey, man, y'all single men out there, Robert?
Deanna Williams say they're not confused. The real men who's confident in himself would approach a woman. Real men aren't looking for real women in the club.
That's true. That's true. I can smoke a bag of that.
You can smoke a bag of that. Let me hit it.
I think you can meet people anywhere. I changed my mind on trying to down meeting people in the club. You can meet people anywhere because let me tell you about females. Females be in the club for all type of different reasons, man. You ever seen females there in the club together and they sitting at the table? Dude, they're there for somebody's birthday. They're there for somebody just got a divorce. They're there for somebody who just got married. Man, you go up to some women, they'll tell you why they there. They celebrating something.
Well, I think you probably talking. I think they're probably talking about girls in the club that's in there every weekend. Somebody
you
who's
don't
in
wanna
there
talk to them.
every Friday and Saturday. They in the club. No,
Club hoppers.
They looking for somebody to buy them drinks and shit. That's it.
What is something? Every other club we go, we see the same pro. Man, that's the same
Okay,
girl
but
in the club.
I'm gonna get with Jenny on this now because Jenny always like to hit both sides. If those guys are seeing the same women in the club, they seeing them too.
Exactly.
That's
I'm
true.
thinking it while y'all saying it.
Yeah. Y'all seeing the same.
So that's why the old saying goes: you meet who you are.
Yep.
You attract who you are.
Yep.
Right.
If you ain't shit, you gonna keep attracting ain't shit people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, I just think for my ladies, I love my black ladies, man. No disrespect to my Caucasian ladies. I just love my black women, and I was in the Navy, and I've been all over the United States. I ain't been to every state, and I've been to a lot of countries, but I ain't been to all the countries. But I tell you, man, that black woman is something else, man. And I just want our black women to look at themselves and stop equating their worth about what they make. Everybody makes money. Some people don't make money. Your money don't equate to who you are. See, money, if you mean and you get money, you're gonna be a mean You're gonna be a mean person with money.
Right.
You're gonna be if you're selfish, you're gonna be a selfish person with money. So I just need my ladies. Hey, us men, black men, I'm gonna speak for us. We love that you guys are making that money. We love that you guys are doing your thing. We love that. But come down. You still a feminine woman. You doing your thing. Let your king come into your life and you be his queen. And stop all this because I got money and I got this and I got that. Because I'm gonna tell you, Jenny, a lot of us guys, we don't care about your money and your degree. We looking at if we like you and we want to go to bed with you tonight.
Makes sense.
Mr. Stanford, what's going on, brother?
All right, how y'all doing?
What's up, my brother? Good to see you again.
Hey Stanford, how are
How
you?
you doing?
Stanford, my guy.
We're gonna try to do this at least once a month, man, where we get back to the old platform at least once a week. I mean, everybody said me and Jenny kind of took over, you know what I'm saying? We used to do this thing like this like every week, so I wanted to try a new platform, do something different to help the community out, man. Just bring people in, man, and highlight some people doing some great things, man. We got some look, support the black businesses, man. We supported black businesses weekend. Jermaine is a black business, man. Jermaine, tell everybody what you do, man. What you got going on, man?
Got a t-shirt line called Rich State of Mind Clothing. www.rsmclothing.com. T-shirts, hoodies. Yeah, man, pretty much it, man. Started in 2019 and been pushing ever since.
All right.
I know I got about three shirts of yours. And I need to get some new ones. Though the words wearing out now. You know what I'm saying?
And look, whenever I see him wearing those shirts, I'm like, that's a nice shirt.
I gotta get Jenny, you and Jenny, some of the new stuff. I'll send y'all some stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, do that, man. You know, I'm gonna send you my address, my new address. You got my old address.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, he in that big mansion. He in that big
that.
mansion over there. He in that big mansion.
Yeah, see, you didn't know he did all that, man. He you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to support. I'm gonna highlight him on the show one day.
That's what I was just about to say. We need to interview
the whole
you.
guest.
Okay.
We ain't gonna talk about Trump.
We can talk about all that, bro. You know me. I'm an open book.
Stafford, what been going on, my brother?
Man, just working and then raising,
Look like you falling asleep on the
He
job.
look like he's tired.
I'm making some like a nice little dinner for somebody.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
What's
That's
up, man?
sweet. Aw.
Okay, man. You a high value man. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know how that value is.
You can cook. See, that's a value you got. She like that.
That is so sweet. I'm sure she'll
One
appreciate
thing
that.
about women, they love a man who can cook. They love a man who can cook. That's a value added to your man. That's a notch in your belt, man. A man who can cook, make decent money. You can cook.
That's right. You
know what I'm
cook.
saying?
If you can cook clean, that means I don't need your ass. So, so you better bring something else to the table.
Yeah, you bet.
Well, how about everybody can do it all? How about that? And so when one person down, the other one can pick it back up. How about that?
Yeah.
Then you start competing. Come on now.
Steph, you wanna weigh in on this? What is a high value person before we move on to the last topic, man?
High value person, man. It's different. People have different criteria.
That's right.
So I don't think that we should lead with. Well, we know what we do. Man, male, and female depends on who what sex you're talking about. Because you just said a person. It could be a males. For some reason, a lot of our high value is about the amount of resources that we have, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like number one. Some people say, would pretend like that's not what they're saying, and they'll say something else because they don't want to sound shallow. But if you look at the grand scheme of things, if a man can't provide and all this other stuff, most women aren't going to be there with him, and then you're going to have a low value woman with you. So, but then if a high value woman, it's not so much tangible with her. It's more, what can she bring to you and add to your, to the man's focus and and aspirations also, and what can she bring culturally, These are the things that all the intangible things, So that's what I consider a high value woman, someone who is, who can excel in those intangible things that we don't normally can touch and feel, but we can actually see it in her behavior. So
I'm glad you said. I'm glad you're the only person I heard use the word intangibles, and that's the right word for this. Instead of saying high valued and what are you bringing to the table, what intangibles do you bring into it? I like that, man.
Yeah. That's how I
steal
see it. It ain't my word.
That's right. Intangibles like, can you cook? Are you good in bed? All this stuff matter, man. A lot of people won't admit this stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is it matters. You know what I'm saying?
It does matter. It matters to me.
Because you don't treat a woman right in bed and see what happens.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna last long.
One of the guys said, I can't remember who it was. One of them said, you're gonna attract who you are. So I agree with that a whole heart. You will attract what you are.
Well, sometimes you don't want to track who you are.
But there has to be some type of vibration, though, of that person's spirit, that pulls you in. Because you're going to have differences, but it's something to pull you in that is a common, I guess you could say, a common ground that you meet at.
Well, energy is you took the right energy. Yeah,
right.
You know, so it's a, you know, women receive it, we give it. You know, we just can't give it to anybody, and y'all just can't receive it from anybody. So
Right.
and we'll figure it all out soon. There's always somebody out there for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We
You know,
talk about that all the time.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
But that's true. Come on now.
I mean, that's what they say. It's somebody, but there's somebody that might not be, don't come in the package that you want them in, and then there's somebody, and that's how we miss. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying?
There
People
is somebody
want what
for
they
everybody.
want. People want what they want. People want the person looking the way they want to look, shake the way they want to shake, with the same attitude. Everybody got a list of things that they would love.
Well, you got a list of
True.
you got a
You know what
list
I'm
of
saying?
wants. You got a list of wants and needs. But the thing is, when you look at that person, you look at, can I deal with this? Do I like this? I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. But can I deal with some of the things that I don't like? Is it? Can I compromise on those things? See, I've been out the game, man. So I'm sitting here listening to y'all. Yeah. Man, I've been married going on 27 years, been together 28 years. So I'm not even out there, and my stuff is already on cruise control in my marriage, man. So I don't.
Yeah,
well,
I'm listening.
I'm listening to you guys.
Like if you got 10, say like you got 10 things you want in a woman. This woman got 9 of them, but she's 500 pounds.
But okay, that might be a deal breaker for some people, but there's some guys out there like a 500
You're
pound
right.
man.
I'm just saying, you know.
Right.
But Larry,
Yes.
That's a big woman, man.
But Larry, you've been married.
Look, I got 600 by my 600-pound life, and I know it's somebody for everybody.
Yes.
Everybody on there got a mate.
But Larry, to your point, you've been married 27 years. I've been married 8 years. This is my second marriage. Is a certain communication aspect that y'all have learned to communicate your needs, her needs, and y'all know how to communicate that, without it being such a big deal, right?
See, Jermaine, I like how you put things, man. See, because I can't put them like that. Me and Robert talk. See, I'm just go right in for the jugular vein. My wife be cooking, and my mama, and y'all, I don't know y'all, my mama put the tops, like when you're cooking, you put the tops on the pots. And my wife won't put the damn tops on the pot. That bothers me to death.
Yeah,
but I had to kind of like, okay. And if you're cooking, like my man is cooking, and you got the salad. Now, I can't talk no crap because I ain't the one cooking, so I don't want her to get pissed off and not cook. But I can't stand to see a rag that you wiping stuff down with is sitting next to the salad. But then she'll say, man, I'm the one in here cooking. Get out the kitchen.
You know what my dad.
So say you gotta eat. I'm the one gonna be eating.
Well, my dad gave me some. He gave me some of the best advice that he's ever given me. He's like,
joking.
He said, "Son, you got to learn how to fight your battles. You can't fight every battle. So you got to pick and choose which is that rag worth having a knockout blowout? You know what I'm saying? At dinner time and may fuck up the rest of the evening. No, it ain't that serious. So you have in relationships, you got to learn how to pick your battles. Me, I'm still a work in progress. Me and my wife, we had a disagreement a couple of weeks ago, and I'm working through my own personal shit because my mouth, I know I say some shit that I probably shouldn't say. So if we have a disagreement, I tend to shut down like a computer. I won't say shit. I just, I'll go 2 or 3 days and won't say nothing to her. And I know that's fucked up and it's wrong and it's shit that I'm working on. But, that's just how I process. So I don't say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still learning, even 8 years in, I'm still learning how to, communicate effectively without, saying the wrong thing.
Well, what I'm doing now is if I see something out of place, man, like today, I walked in, my sister-in-law lived with us, and I said, man, whatever. So I went, put the dishes out, ran some new water to soak the dishes in, put them over there. I saw something over there. I grabbed it, cleaned it up, boom, 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 and went on about my way because if I say anything, because I don't cook, I got to eat.
Now Darryl just said, I don't like how my wife leave a spoon in the food. My mom would never have did that. See, now, Dara, don't never tell your wife your mom would have never did that. The one thing women hate is you can pat them to your mama. You know what I'm saying? First thing you gonna say, if your mama still living, you go live with your mama then. You go to your mama house. This is my house.
Hey, man, but like Jermaine said, I've learned how to communicate, man. And I'm going to tell you, man, my marriage is on cruise control, man. We had a couple of hiccups at the 9-year mark. But ever since then, man, I learned how to communicate. I learned when to say stuff, when not to say something. I have a modern/traditional woman. My wife is a boss. And I talk, me and Robert talk about it. My wife is an actual boss where she hires and fires people. You know, she got the big old office downstairs in the computers and she's doing her thing and she's making her money and all that. But when she get off that job, she is now the wife of the house. She is not the CEO, the director, or whatever her title is. She is now Miss Gibson. She said, hey, baby, what you want to eat? She just got through work and she said, baby, what you want to eat? Where you want to go? Let's go get something to eat. So I've learned how to say stuff, not say stuff. And I'm going to tell you, man, that's my girl, man. And I'm going to be married forever.
That's wonderful.
Deanna Williams said, why do men expect their wives to do as their mom? And my take on that is because men moms is the first experience that we have with a woman. Right. That's the first experience we have to meet with a woman, you know what I'm saying? And that's ingrained in our head how mama used to do it. It's not that we want y'all to be like mama. You know what I'm saying? Mama had a standard. And it's taking the standard that mama have with us. I could be wrong, you know. But to answer your question, and I know I got to go. To answer your question, I was not saying that. What I'm saying is you got some people, when they cook, this guy's cooking. When they cook, they clean as they cook. You got some people, they don't clean as they cook. They cook, and then the damn kitchen is just all messed up. And then, so I'm the type of person, when I do go in the kitchen, when I do go in the kitchen to do anything, I clean as I go. But it's not a bad thing or a good thing. I just had to get used to it. My mom cooked really, really good, and my wife can cook. Oh boy, I love my wife cook. I got a wife from Macon, Georgia. My wife can throw down. But I'm used to, like, when you go up to the stove, there's tops on everything, and the tops is on everything because you don't want a fly or a bug or something. We ain't got no bugs in nothing. But I said, baby, where's the tops that go on the thing? Why? I said, well, damn. I mean, we done ate. And some other people got to eat, so we need to put the tops on the things. And so she be like, man, if you don't get out the kitchen, so I kind of had to get used to the tops not on the doggone pans, but they own that now.
But you know what? I think as we get older, we find stuff like that. It's like you almost have to laugh at it. Like, you wouldn't trade that person for nothing. Over something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. As we get older, that's where it come into play with picking your battles. That's small. Like, like at the end of the day, you be looking at them like, but I love them. Like, you know
Jenny,
what I'm
I got to
saying?
argue about something, Jenny. I got to argue about something.
You know
well, that make it fun. I guess that make it fun, huh?
Rest is a killer.
My mom said, yeah, clean as you cook.
Right.
Jenny.
What I'm trying to say.
Okay, y'all.
When I got like 5 things cooking all at once, I'm like, come on now.
Okay, let's get into the last topic. Let's get into the last topic we're going to talk about a little bit. We got about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
This is a topic that a lot of people don't never want to talk about, but when you're in your little circles, you talk about stuff. And I just want to bring this one to, you know, I know a lot of people going to say, oh, Lord, here you go with this. It's the Bible absolute. Was the writers of the Bible the only ones worthy to speak about God? It's the Bible absolute.
That's a loaded question.
It
man.
is loaded. It is.
I can't get into that.
It is loaded because when you're asking that, is it like, are you trying to say is the word of God like just the only way you look at God is confining him to that, or?
Yeah, is God confined to the Bible? It's like, is the Bible be all that ends all.
As far as like,
as far this is it.
As far as who he is, like, do we just
If
confine
it
him?
ain't in here, God didn't say it.
No, that's not absolute.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something. What problem do you have today that's not in that Bible? Tell me.
No, now this is
I'm
why I
just
don't
asking
like
a
talk
question.
about it.
But everything is in there.
Just tell me
Everything
you're
is
going.
in there.
Huh?
Everything
Everything's
is in
right?
there. It is.
So did God say this is it? Did God say this is the book and this is it? Did God
No.
say it? Or
Well,
was
that-
man speaking saying it?
What that question is kind of subjective, because what the seeker is seeking, the prover will prove. So if that's what you're looking for, you're going to find it. You're going to find what you're looking for if that's what you're looking for. So, I mean, it's to each his own. It's whoever is.
So that's where I was going. So where would you? So what would that mean? What would that mean? Tell me. It's not the no war. It's not the no war be all, because man actually wrote it, right? So if you're going, it's not. God isn't. The Bible's a blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it. It's a blueprint.
It's a
now
basic
you can be in the
foundation.
crossroads all you want. You can go left, right, straight. It's up to you. That's between you and whatever God you believe in. How about that? I'll say that. And if I chose to go one way, it doesn't mean you have to, because it's not for everybody. But you have to deal with the consequences,
right?
If those consequences exist, right?
Exactly.
As long as you know what it is and that information is there, because there's one thing about that Bible, throughout the Bible, where it does preach is what? Will. Free will. Look at the book.
And faith in what you
look
believe.
at the book of Job, and you understand what that is. You read
Well-
that book, and you'll see.
And you know what? You know what? There's a scripture that where I think Jesus was on the boat with some of the disciples, and it was stormy and just a lot of ruckus on the waves with the sea and everything, and they were all scared. He was asleep, and he didn't act. He asked him. He said, "Where is your faith?" He didn't ask them, "Do you have faith?" He said, "Where is it?" Because we all believe in something. You know what I'm saying? So your faith is there. Everybody, it says that he's dealt to every man a measure of faith. So everybody has it, but where do you put it? So you can believe in anything, any God, but you have to have.
I think this is
your
the one.
own
This is the
thought.
one topic that people don't. It's almost like you can't ask questions about it because where's your faith at then? It's almost like you can't ask a question about it because people look at you. Oh, you don't believe in the Bible?
No, you can't ask
And
questions.
it's not to say you're debunking the Bible. It's to say it's the Bible absolute, because there's proof that books have been taken out of the Bible, books have been added to the Bible. Can we agree on that? The books have been taken away from the Bible. So if books have been taken away from the Bible that we have is not complete.
So this my thought about that. So in Revelations, at the very back of the book, it talks about how if any man adds to this book or takes away, they're going to be dealt with. So whoever wrote and took out, added, the thing is that God did not allow them to take that part out. Because why would I take something out and then put that at the end of the book or add something knowing that I have a consequence?
You're missing my point.
Okay.
We all know the alphabet, right?
Yeah.
Now somebody come and take C and D out of the alphabets. The alphabet's incomplete. We're gonna say A, B, E, F, G. It's wrong. So
I agree with that.
we keep reciting the alphabet wrong, even though we know something is missing from the alphabet.
You're right. You're right.
But we keep taking the alphabet, we keep taking the new alphabet as the alphabet. And we know the new alphabet is wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I think Stanford hit it when he first started. He said is a blueprint, right? So it also says, my people shall perish for lack of knowledge. So if you don't go seek the knowledge, then the Bible is no good anyway. Because if you're not reading your Bible and you don't have a concordance with it, if you don't know what these words are interpreted, what they mean, if you're not even studying it correctly, then it's no good anyway. But to your point, the Bible and religion in itself, I mean, like I said in the beginning, it's subjective, because the Bible and religion, to somebody who needs it, is like a man in the ocean and he sees a twig. Now, if you drown it in the ocean, you think that twig is going to save your life, but in reality, you know it's not. So that's what the Bible and religion is. It does if you don't study it. It's not going to save you if you're not studying, because faith without works is dead.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But how can you study something that's incomplete? It's not complete.
Matthew 7, and 8
You know?
says, "Ask and you shall receive; seek and you should find." Right?
Who wrote
Knocking and shall be
that?
open, and knocking and shall be opened up to you.
Who wrote the book of Matthew?
I just said Matthew 7 and 8.
Who wrote that book?
Well, if it's Matthew 7, and 8, it probably was Matthew.
Okay, Matthew wrote it. God didn't write it, right?
No, but he was a disciple of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm just look, man. Look, I know Jen over cringing like, Lord have mercy.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't mind the questions. You know why? Because I'm not defending God. God doesn't need me to defend him.
Right.
So if you have questions, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know everything either.
I'm not asking you to defend God, and I'm not.
No.
You
misinterpret what I'm saying. You misinterpret what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when people do get it, people do get a little defensive when it comes to that.
Yes,
that's what you're getting at. So I don't feel like I have to be defensive. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I mean by defend God.
No, I'm not saying you're defensive. But we're just having a conversation. This is a conversation that that people have. Yeah. That people are having these conversations, and it's uncomfortable with people who believe in something that you debunk. You know what I'm saying?
Who
is it debunking or just asking questions to get understanding?
You haven't debunked anything.
No, I'm asking questions.
Right. You're not debunking anything. You're just asking
because
questions.
There's a lot of things I'm saying, like make it say,
Well,
because in the biggest thing is like people saying books are taken out of from the Bible. That means the Bible that we have, the King James version, it's not complete.
So let me say this.
We're reading something that ain't even complete, and we take it
okay.
as,
So then, how is the rest of the Bible? So are you implying that the rest of the Bible is not true?
No, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm saying the Word of God. If you hear it, the Word of God come through hearing, not reading.
But
the Word God can talk to anybody anytime he want to. That's how big God. God is bigger than what we think He is.
He does speak to us.
God is bigger than what we think He is, and God speaks to us. How did God reach people before they wrote the Bible? How did He reach them?
Well,
but when you say true, it implies that there are some facts in there. We don't know that's fact. Everything in the Bible is factual. It's no way for us to know. We've all been taught to deal with that on faith.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so we can't say that it's true or not true. Like I said, it's all subjective to your spiritual journey. And that's what I think. It's all about a spiritual journey.
Everything is not true in the Bible. Some of it is.
And God is a consciousness. We all have God in us. We've been taught to look for God outside of us. God is inside of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I think we get a lot of people get this wrong. We're looking for God externally when He's internal.
Right.
And that's where we go wrong at.
And I totally agree. That's what I totally agree with you. And did you say some of the Bible is not correct? Did you say that? Somebody just say that?
No. I said that everything. What I'm saying is that some things aren't just facts. Some things are just stories.
Yeah, allegories, of course.
Analogies. I mean, it's a lot of it. Jesus gave some parables, didn't he? So, but that doesn't mean that the parable wasn't told.
So that's my point. So is the Bible just an inspirational thing for us to have?
No,
it was just meant to be inspirational.
The Bible is whatever you want it to be.
The Bible's whatever you want it to be for what you need it to be.
Yeah.
Just like the story of Peter walking on water, and what did Jesus say? And he fell. You think that was about walking on water? It was not about walking on water.
Nope.
But you have to read and understand and study to know that it's not talking about walking on water.
Right.
You think they preaching that he wasn't talking about actually walking on water?
Absolutely not. They're not teaching. See, and that's the thing with these churches and religion. They're preaching. They're not teaching. You have a few places that do some teaching, but most of it is just is a show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot
some
of
of it is. I mean, if you think
motivational
about it,
sermons, or
if you think about it, all these different denominations and all of that. I mean, I never heard of Jesus being a Baptist. I never heard of him being a Catholic. I never heard of him being a Pentecostal, Protestant,
Right.
nothing. He was Hebrew though.
well,
Right?
religion divides, and so
That's
Yeah.
one of the great dividers.
yeah,
One of the
religion.
great
That's
dividers.
that's what we did. Now I say we, but you know what I mean.
I know
That's
what
what we did. We did that.
Is one God and there's over 4,200 religions.
Yeah.
And all of them say,
and everybody think they right.
And all of them say God going to send their group to heaven, and the rest of them ain't. So make that make sense.
So I know this is always a kind of like a touchy subject. People don't really like talking about. This is the worst subject than talking about politics.
Those are the two that you don't supposed to talk about at work.
Yeah, those are two of the great dividers: religion and politics.
Yeah.
But I like to discuss. I like to discuss those. I like those kind of subjects because you know what I'm saying.
But Robert, you can have those conversations when you're dealing with intelligent people. When you're dealing with people who lack the intelligence, lack the emotional intelligence, you can't have those conversations because people don't like to be challenged on their ideals. If you've been programmed with certain ideals and you challenge that, they go into this prevent mode, like, oh no, I don't. They close their mind and everything else. So you can't have conversations like that with people like that.
Yeah, like stuff like January 6th and stuff like I didn't steal the election and stuff like that. Those kind of ideals,
Well, I don't think that's an ideal. I think that's
I didn't pay a porn star this money.
We ain't gonna get into Trump, man. I promise I ain't gonna talk about Trump this week. You know.
Jermaine, I'm taking a jab at Jermaine.
I know you are. That's why I ain't saying nothing. I'm not engaging. What they say, rules of engagement. I'm not engaging.
Yeah. That was funny.
All right, man. So look, Larry Love, tell them what you do again, man. Larry Love, what you got coming up, man?
Dude, you don't be talking about what I do, man. I'm retired.
What you doing? What you doing now, man? Golly, what you got coming up, man?
Hey, what I got coming up, I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm gonna take.
I'm talking about what you got coming up as far as what you doing. What you know what I'm talking about, man.
Hey, Robert, I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm going up to Quick Trip and sit down with the rest of the retirees, have a cup of coffee, and then do some errands and everything.
Well, man, we can go have breakfast then, man.
Hey, man, whatever
chop
you want.
it up somewhere, man.
Hey, man, this November, man, be 2 years that I've been retired, man. I retired at the age of 56, so I'll be 58 this year. Man, let me tell you something, man. It's man, I'm back working out, man. You know, I got my gym finished down in the basement, man. Got the sauna down there, getting ready to get the hot tub down there. Huh?
Shit, I need to come to the crib.
Yeah, man. Me and my wife. Matter of fact, I'm on the show with you guys. She just came from walking, and then I think she was sitting in the sauna because I just saw her come in and get ready to take a shower. She was sitting in the sauna. So, hey, man, Serious Rob, I got 3 more shows to do from the all new Larry Love show. So I just want to put out there, if you go on Facebook, you'll see me and Robert. There's some snippets out there. Me and Robert talking about his life and his son, and it's going to be airing on the Larry Love Show on YouTube this Sunday at 12 noon. I'll be actually doing a interview with Robert, and it's an awesome.
So Larry, you mean to tell me I don't get prime time?
Hey, you got to talk to Moretta.
Hold on now.
Yeah. You know, we're on the YouTube page right now.
I mean, the cheap slot, man.
No, but when we hit the major,
I'm just joking with you, bro.
Yeah, but when we hit the major platform, and it's gonna happen, we're gonna be on the TV network. The Larry Love Show is gonna be on the TV network, and that's gonna be a big deal for me, man. So, if you guys don't know, my name is Larry Love. I have the Larry Love Show. So, I'll send it to Robert, and Robert can give you the link, or you can just go to the YouTube page and put in the Larry Love Show. And 12 noon Sunday, I'll be interviewing Robert on the Larry Love Show, and I'm gonna have a total of 5 shows that's gonna be coming out this year. And y'all stay tuned, man. It's a lot of big things happening for the Larry Love Show.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm. Forward to it.
All right, Jermaine, get your plug to me. So Jermaine, y'all still doing podcasts? I've been checking your page. I ain't seen that y'all drop none of that.
No, we took a little break because Fu had to go out of town for Fu golf. So he go out of town and he be hitting them links and stuff like that. So we took a break. I've been busy with basketball. June has been open because we haven't had any tournaments in June. But July we'll be back for the last part of AAU season. So yeah, basketball pretty much been my life. Just trying to guide my son through this basketball thing, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it. But the show we will be getting the show back on probably in the next couple of weeks. We'll kick back up and get it going. But man, yeah, I enjoyed the show, man. It was a good show. Appreciate you reaching out.
Appreciate y'all coming on, man. We're gonna try to do this once a
Jeff.
month where we bring everybody, bring different people on. We've been trying to do like guests, try to highlight people who's doing big things. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're small things in a big way. You know what I'm saying? Doing small things in a big way, and we just try to highlight them, man. Just show them some love. And that's what I'm trying to.
Dope. I like it.
Go in another direction, but at least once a month we can still, do this.
Yeah.
Do some everyday topics. Yeah.
Hey, good meeting you, Larry. I'm gonna go subscribe to your channel.
All right, thank you, man. Good meeting you too.
All right, man. Y'all hold it down, man. We finna get ready to get up out of here, man. I'm finna go cook.
I'm getting ready to go cook.
Uh-oh.
Tell the truth.
Let me look good in front of people sometimes. What are you talking about?
He cooks well, and we cook together. So,
hey, y'all make sure
Miss props.
Y'all make sure y'all send me your address, Robert.
Okay, y'all. And support black businesses, y'all.
Yeah.
Support black businesses. Y'all ain't always got to go to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? All right, Jermaine, hold it down, my brother.
All right, y'all.
One love, man. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all for sharing this show to your friends, your mama, cousin, them too. You got anything you want to say, Jenny from the block?
I just want to say we appreciate y'all as always for tuning in and putting your ideas out there, your comments. We love it. I mean, we appreciate y'all. So I've enjoyed it, and you all are appreciated very, very much.
And we give y'all a hand.
Yes.
Yeah, we love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. Whoever support this show, we love y'all. And guess what? If y'all know anybody who's doing something small in a big way, they got a business, they got a book that they wrote, and we want to highlight them. We want to talk about them, man. They can be, have an organization or somebody. Anybody out there who's doing something small in a big way. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say big in a small way? Either way, it goes the same thing. We just want to show people love, man. And this is what we doing. This is the direction of the show. Like I said, every one time every month, we're gonna bring everybody together. We still can chop it up with different people, all over the place.
Because it's about building up our community. Because we've had a lot of understanding about how we're against each other. Well, we're here to help bring each other up. So.
Yeah, we trying to bring some people up, man. We ain't trying to wait. This ain't about tearing down, man.
Nope.
We don't tear each other down enough. Yep. We just trying to help people. We just trying to build people in our small way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to help people doing small things in a big way by doing our small thing in a big way for them. Absolutely. Y'all get it?
Yep.
But guess what? We need y'all support. We need y'all face in the place every week. We need y'all sharing Caring. You know what? Gonna say sharing is caring. Let me get up out of here. You got any last word before we get up out of here?
I'm just thankful, very thankful, and y'all are appreciated. I can't say that enough. So very thankful to have the opportunity to help build and grow our community.
And once again, we give y'all a hand.
Yes.
We love y'all, and guess what?
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
Nothing y'all can do about it. Peace out of here, y'all.